guys, welcome back to Renee GTV. Today we're going to do a really cool craft. This is a really nice memento or wall hanging for anyone that has children or even grandparents, and it's very simple and easy to do. You don't have to have any special skill in order to make this look really cute. All we need is an 8x10 frame, and it can be any color that you want. It can actually be any size that you want. And we're going to take out all of the inside of the frame, and we're just going to leave the glass, okay? And then what I've done is I've searched some images online for kids, and I came across this one. I'm going to do this one to show you guys for my little boy. And of course, if you have multiple children, you're just going to do a larger bathtub with multiple children. I placed his name and his date of birth up at the top, but we're going to leave that alone for now, and we'll come back to that. Now I went ahead and I've taped my image down where I want it to be in, or center in the glass. Okay, and I've taken a permanent marker, black permanent marker, and I've gone along and I've just traced all the lines, okay? And then once, except of course the name and the date of birth, we're going to come back to that. So once I've traced all the lines, and I'll show you what that looks like, I'll come back and I'll show you what that looks like. So now you can see I've just placed a piece of white paper behind it so that you can actually see the drawing. I've got it ready to go, and now I'm just going to take some acrylic paint. Good gracious, sound like I was speaking another language there. So I'm going to take some acrylic paint and I'm just going to color in the lines, okay? And I'm going to do that, and then I will bring you guys back and I'll show you some of that process. So we'll be right back. Guys, so my first step is I'm just taking some black paint and I'm outlining everywhere I outlined with the Sharpie, okay? And I'm just using acrylic paint. If you guys want to freehand your drawing, you're absolutely able to do that. Trying to make it look like little water puddles. And it by no means has to be perfect. It's going to look really, really cute. Alright. So I've done that. We're going to let that dry completely, and then we're going to come back and we will start the next step. So we'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went a little cheap. The reason it looks crazy is I went a little cheap on the paints. I just bought like some dollar aisle paints, acrylic paints, and I probably shouldn't have. And the reason being is because they were dried out, and several of the colors were just really too thick. So you can see that I actually tried to do the little boy in tan, but the color just wasn't cooperating. It was in big clumps. So then I tried to go over it with some pink, and it just looks horrible now. So just word to the wise, don't go cheap on the paints. You can still get them for about $5 or $6, but I ended up going the wrong way. So it's still going to look really cute, and I'm going to flip it over. This is the back side that I've painted. I'm going to flip it over so that you can see the front side. You can see that I've just colored in all the little different areas of where we drew with the black marker. So I'm going to flip them over, and then you can see what it looks like. We'll be right back. Okay guys, so I flipped it over. The back side is the side we painted on. This is the smooth side, and this is the side that you're actually going to see. So you can see that my baby doesn't look too terribly bad. He actually does look a little bit more tan color on this side. And then we have the water and our little splashes and our little rubber duck. So I think he's looking really cute. I'm gonna let him dry completely, and then I'm gonna probably go back in and just do a little bit of touch-up work, and then we'll be back. We'll apply his name and some more embellishments. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so our little baby is done. I like the way he is, and he is completely dry. And what we're going to do is, this is the front side. This is the top. We've painted on the other side of the picture, and all I've done is I've taken my name and my date of birth, okay, and I have taped it to the back side where we've painted on our glass, okay. Now I've taped it on, and then I've just gone over it with some black marker, okay. And now at this point we are just going to remove that tape. This is going to give us a guide, okay. So we've taped it on the back, we have outlined it on the front of our photo, but that's okay because we're going to remove it. Now I just want a rough outline of this. I'm going to go with my black paint and I'm going to go over this, okay, and then we're going to remove the other side, the marker from the other side. So now I'm just going to take my black paint, and on the same side that we've painted on, I'm going to go over the name and the date of birth, and we'll be right back. Guys, so as you can see, I'm just I've marked on the other side, and now I'm just going over that whole thing with my black paint, and I'm going to do the name and the date of birth, and I'm going to completely color this in, and when I'm done I'm going to bring you guys back and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I have gone over each letter and number with black paint, and now all I need to do is flip this over, and again this is the side that we applied the ink to, the permanent marker. I'm going to go ahead and remove that with some alcohol, and then I'm going to let this dry and probably go back over it one more time with some black paint, and I'm going to get that all finished up, let it dry, and we'll be back. Guys, while our name is drying, I've just taken a washcloth that I bought, and it can be any color that you want. I have a little boy, so I did choose blue. I took everything out of the frame, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you can either cut the washcloth to fit, or you can fold it, okay, whatever's going to hold in there and work best for you. So right now I'm just going to lay it in so that I can get an idea of how this is all going to look once it's complete, okay. So I've just laid my washcloth in there. Okay guys, so I placed my washcloth down, and I've just stuck the stickers straight on the washcloth, okay. And now I'm going to clean my glass, and I'm going to place my glass in, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so there is our finished baby picture. I hope you guys enjoy this. It was really simple and easy to do. Thumbs up for Bath Time Baby. Don't forget to share me on Facebook and Twitter, guys, with all your friends and family. I appreciate you getting me out there, and I appreciate all the support. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time.